No game sound again? Seriously, computer? I don't know what changed. For some reason I have to kick the HDMI in the head every time, like every day. Alright, there we go. And we got some game sound. I thought I left off in the swamp. Teleported me back to the lodge? I don't know, maybe... No, I came back to the lodge and did something, I think. I think we're good. Does this guy want something? Oh. Had a 2-inch drop there, so... Apparently that was a big deal. Alright, let's go see what this guy wants. He's upstairs. What's your name? I forget. Can you explain how? I can't find you dog. Hunting. Oh. Oh, he's just there for stuff. If I do all these, does the exclamation point go?
You can think of it more as an animal's schedule.
Right. So they're always there, basically.
Uwe.
Alright. I thought maybe... See, he's got an exclamation point, so I thought maybe he had a quest or something. Apparently not. Alright, well let's go hunting. If I remember, I had... a big gun? I thought I left off over here in the swamp. Maybe I came back to the lodge to do something. I don't remember what we did last stream. I think this is the big boy. It's a little hard to tell. Tells me that every time we play. Yeah, that's not the starter rifle. Cool. Well, I guess I'll fast travel over to the swamp area. I wanted to get a moose. We didn't find any other camps yet. Head over here and walk east, I guess. That's what we did last time. So I could carry both rifles in case we see something I don't want to blast with a big gun. It just seems kind of weird because like, normally you wouldn't want to do that in real life because guns are heavy. Can we still do equipment from the truck? Like the last game? Yeah, we can. Okay. The only downside is you can't have the scope. You can't have the scope on both guns. Which is fine. That's a good change. So we got the old 308. But it doesn't even have iron sights? Kidding me? Hey, what's up, Jace? Hey, Solus. Happy Saturday to you. That's interesting. Okay. As far as I know, I can't swap sights in the field. But this guy has iron sights. Can I put the scope on the 308 from here? Customize. Yeah, this guy has iron sights. The 308 does not. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll rock We'll rock that. Actually, is it deer? Is it deer? Looks like a doe. Anywho, I wanted to go after some bigger game, so we're going to head over east to the swamp. Look for some meese. Take the truck? This is a bit of a drive. A bit of a hike. We'll take the truck a little ways. I don't want to scare everything out of the swamp. We'll take the truck. We'll scare these deer. Heard a deer that sounded close-ish. That's okay. We've killed plenty of deer. I want to go after some bigger game. Yes, the truck is very loud. Sorry about that. If I recall, there was a cut down through the woods here at some point. Okay, here we go. Let's follow the trail. Yeah, we'll definitely scare some wildlife, but I'm not going to drive all the way into the swamp. We're just going to get over close and we'll hop out. If you can even hear me over this thing, it's a little loud. Hey, what's up, deer? Oh, crap. I hit him. What's up, deer? He ran right into the side of the truck, just like real life. There they go. It's Missouri Simulator 2026. Alright. Got us a little closer. Now we'll walk in. Uh-oh. There's a rip in the space-time continuum. Need Data and Geordi. Figure out which button to push to solve that. Yeah, that's a swamp over there. Carolinas is the same way. Yeah, the whitetail are a nuisance here in Missouri. Live UK time? What's up, James? Doing alright. Wifey's out taking some pictures for a drama camp, so had a couple hours of my own this morning, and here we are. I did some housework. I told the robotic vacuum to go do some work. That counts, right? I think it's actually done. It was vacuuming the upstairs. I'll have to do some more housework later. Got some laundry to do, clothes to fold, toilets to clean, you know, all that fun stuff. Got the weekend off? Nice. You sit in the chairs. I don't think so, Chase. As far as I know, you can't. I haven't heard any moose yet. We'll continue taking a look around. What time is it? It is 10:04 in the morning. All right, cool. We found moose sign to the north. We might, what's the wind doing? Yeah, unfortunately the wind's blowing that direction, so. Let's just keep heading in and we can get some more of this land opened up. Yours is working away too? Nice. We've had Roombas for years. This latest one we got is a Robo-Rock, and I'm really impressed with it. Especially for how cheap it was. I think it was like $300 on sale. And it does the mapping, and it's self-emptying, and it's got all the whiz-bang features. Pretty darn impressive. It doesn't know how to climb stairs. Other than that, it's pretty impressive. So I'll have to go get it. It's up the top floor, and the charger's on the main floor, so it will have said, could not find charger. Returning to start. Yeah, Roomba kind of went downhill as a company. I have what's a Roomba Discovery or something like that. That's, I don't know, 25 years old, something like that. And I think it would still work. I'm not sure if the batteries much count. I've replaced the battery at least once, maybe twice. For a while I had it vacuuming my workshop in the basement. It hasn't done anything in a long time. We had a Roomba something or other. Kind of just a basic Roomba. And it seemed like the rollers would wear out really quick. So wifey found this Robo-Rock something or other on sale. Been really happy with it. It's so much more efficient because the Roomba we had wasn't one of the fancy ones that would map. It just bounces around basically. Whereas a Robo-Rock will map the area. It can be super efficient about cleaning it. Pretty darn cool. Any suppressors? I'm not sure. I haven't made it very far as far as progression, Mr. Classy, so I'm not sure if they do have suppressors. I'm playing on hard mode, so the progression is fairly slow. So if you haven't been to one of these streams before, I'm playing what I call Ranger mode. There's a moose. So it's on hard, and it's got every single thing turned off that I can turn off as far as helpers. That was a moose, but also, hold on just a second, my work laptop dinged at me. Be dinging at me on Saturday. Thanks, laptop. I'll sign in again on Monday. How about that? I'm on call 24/7, so just checking since it dinged. Yeah, Roomba I think made some mistakes as a company, Solace. They kind of relied on their brand a little too much and didn't innovate. We got a little footbridge over here. Hey, Mr. Classy, thanks for the sub. I don't stream on any kind of regular basis. I kind of just have to stream when I can. This is just a hobby for me. So, unfortunately, I just... Like this morning, I didn't know I was going to stream this morning. I'm just like, oh, the wife's out taking pictures. Let's sit down and stream for a bit. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I've got tons of videos. I've been doing YouTube for well over a decade, so play a little bit of everything. A whole lot of moose stuff going on over there. We could go that way. We got the wind from the right to left if we're heading kind of northeast. Let's go see what all the moose are about over here. They're definitely making some noise. How realistic are the animal behavior in the game? For a game, it's fairly good. Oh, there's a female right there. The only thing I can't turn off is the little spinny thing. I wish I could turn off the little spinny thing. It's very distracting. Now, I don't have any real life experience hunting moose, so I can't say about the moose. Oh, there's the male right there. The one thing I've hunted is white-tailed deer. They're pretty good. I don't know if I've played this one enough yet to really judge. Oops, need the other gun. Is he walking off? Yeah, he's right there. Got him. Build 338 Lapua. Getting her done. Alright, there's our first bull moose. I think we got a cow last time. So I just got the 338 at the end of the last stream. Kind of new to it. This is a beautiful area down here. Hey, James Burke. Ranger mode in the original Way of the Hunter was like the hardest difficulty level. In Way of the Hunter 2, they just have easy, normal, hard. So what I'm calling Ranger mode is it's on hard mode, and I've got all the other extra helpers turned off. So for me, that's Ranger mode. Am I crouched? I'm not crouched. Ah, look at this stream. So even on hard mode, you can have extra like spotting helpers and stuff turned on. So I made up my own Ranger mode, if that makes sense. I wish they had an official Ranger mode, but they don't. I'm probably one of the few people that actually played the first one on Ranger mode. I was a little low. Interesting. I was aiming like here. How did it hit that low? Might have to take this thing to the range. Because my sight picture was like right here. Huh. Okay. 59.7% fitness. Not too bad. He was mature, which... kind of thought so, but I don't know moose that well. And no trophy rating at all. Huh. Well, fine. We'll sell him for $400. Hey, Mr. Classy. No, on YouTube, all my streams are here forever. If you go to the channel, there'll be videos, and then there'll be live. So you have videos, shorts, and live. And you can go watch any past stream. And a lot of the streams are organized by playlist. Actually, that reminds me. I'm not sure if I have Way of the Hunter 2 in a playlist yet. I should check that. Yeah, that's one of the things. I streamed on Twitch for years and years, but I switched to YouTube, I think about 3 years ago. It's one of the things I like. Because on Twitch, if you're not partnered, your VODs just disappear after 2 weeks. On YouTube, they're here forever. What's it like compared to the first one? You know, I've only played it a few hours, but I would say it's better graphics. The progression system is a little bit different. The UI has changed, and you have a dog. This is Scruffy. That's my dog. So he's super handy when you need to track down an animal. when the demo was out, I was playing, and I shot a bear like 6 times. He wouldn't go down. He ended up running way off. So I had Scruffy, or he wasn't Scruffy at that time, whatever my dog was on the demo. I had him track the bear. He tracked the bear for almost 2 kilometers, and then we found the dead bear. He did eventually bleed out. There's a few other differences. Like, I think some of the footprints are dynamic. In the first game, they were just static. But I believe in this game, like a fleeing animal or whatever can leave some dynamic prints. There's a moose or something over there. I hear him. Oh no, that was a bird. Some of the sounds are kind of wacky as far as their level. Here, Scruffy, I'm going to have you chill out for a bit. So there's a few differences like that. It's just kind of an upgrade, in my opinion. It's a new engine. It's Unreal Engine 5, I think. So the graphics are killer. Oh, that's just a cow. I think. Does he have little nubs? No, that's a cow. Alright, Miss Moose. You don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. How about that? This or Call of the Wild? I would say it depends on what kind of game you want. Call of the Wild's like in your face, arcade, animals throwing themselves at you. They're everywhere. This is more akin to real life hunting. A little slower paced. The animals spook easy, that kind of thing. So I would say it depends on what kind of experience you're wanting. Is that a turkey? That is a turkey. I was very disappointed when I shot a turkey right square in the head with the 308, and it said it lost all the meat. So there's some stuff like that I'm not sure if that's a bug or a feature, but I think it's silly. You're supposed to shoot turkeys in the head or neck. So I think it just has like an algorithm that says, oh, you shot it with too big of a gun or something like that. Yeah, I was going to say that turkey behavior is a little off because turkeys have superb hearing and eyesight. They would have been gone a long time ago. You wouldn't usually get that close to a wild turkey. But it's pretty good. And also, I always tell people, if you're not sure you would like a hunting game and you want to try something out, go on Steam and get the Hunter Classic. It's free to play. You get, I think, a 243 and a 12-gauge shotgun with unlimited ammo. And then it's one of those games where it's like freemium, I think they call it. You can play the game and earn stuff and get more equipment and whatever. Or you can pay real money and get more equipment and stuff. But it is free to play with some restrictions. Go play that. It's an old game. It's like 15 years old or so at this point. So it does look a little dated, but it runs great. I'd say it's probably the most realistic hunting game available. Although Way the Hunter comes pretty close. It also has great multiplayer. It works really well in multiplayer. So go try that out. If you're not sure about you might like a hunting game, go try that out. It'll get you a good experience. It's pretty hardcore. You can wander around for hours not seeing anything. And the wind has shifted a bit, so we're now trailing our scent towards everything we're walking towards, which is not great. So I think we will let's head back into the west. That way the wind's not blowing our scent right at whatever we're walking towards. And we'll see if we can find some moose. If you want to just have fun and blast stuff, Call of the Wild is your game. If you want a little more realistic experience, I would say Way of the Hunter. The heck is that? Is that ambient sound or is that a flock of birds up here? Can't tell. It almost sounded like a tape recording of something. Walking sim? I mean, have you ever been hunting before? It's what it's all about. That's the best part about hunting, just getting out in the woods. Yeah, I think that's an ambient sound, but it sounds off somehow. It's like somebody's playing a tape recording of birds or something. It's kind of weird. Hard to describe. This game looks fantastic. I'm sure YouTube is ruining it with the compression, but it looks crazy good. What the heck was that? It's like a dog barking. I don't know what that was. Must have been a squatch. Oh, man. I was flipping channels one time and ran across... It was some Bigfoot show. I'm not sure what it was, but they were out in the woods. Every time they heard a branch snap, must have been a squatch. Okay, have you guys ever... It sounds like a dog barking. What the heck is that? Are there wolves over here in the swamp? Alright, we're going in. It's not my dog, I sent him away. Forgot middle mouse makes a marker. Yeah, what was that? That was weird. Grass is kind of pressed down over here. The trail. Oh yeah, it's a wolf. Okay, there are wolves over here. Okay, well, whatever. Not really wolf hunting today. Can you set a tree stand in this game? You know, I'm not 100% sure. I think there are stands that you can set up, like a tripod stand. I'm not sure about tree stands. I know in the Hunter Classic you can. I don't remember in the Way of the Hunter if you could just put a stand in a tree or not. I never hunted that way in real life, so I don't really hunt from a stand in games because it's just not something I'm familiar with. I'd rather walk through the woods. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, the Steam page might say, like if it has a features list. Just be careful when you Google something these days. Just scroll right past the AI overview because it's going to be wrong. This looks like a feeding or resting zone of some kind. There it is. Resting spot. Western moose. Barbie moose. All right, let's keep walking west. Got the wind in our favor. So, I'd like to see improvements in this game, like, you know, you make more noise when you're walking through brush, that kind of thing. Because that's a big part of hunting, is, you know, stalking, being quiet, not spooking your prey. Here it seems to just be kind of a hard number, depending on how fast you're walking. It's how much you move the noise meter. Let's go over here by the water and take a look around. Yeah, it's the same way in the Hunter Classic. Noise is a huge factor. There's a moose right there swimming. Something huffing at me over there. It's a little bit of a trail. I will say it's kind of weird to have this flat grass texture. That's odd. Now it looks like the animal went that direction. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, that would be it in real life. It's pushing grass down. I don't know if that's how the game works. We can't slow down. Very, very quiet. Hunting rabbits. Yeah, there's something barking at me over there. Or kind of puffing at me. If that's a cow moose. What's up with this gray stuff? Is this just the color of the plant? And the moose over there. Just want a vintage story with these graphics, right? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any real life moose experience, but I know in the Hunter Classic, moose are not afraid of you, and I'm pretty sure they're not really afraid of you in real life. But I don't know. So it's kind of strange that the moose run away from you in this game. Like, I've been attacked by moose in the Hunter Classic. They do not mess around. They are tanks. You smell them? I've heard they're stinky. It's another resting spot, maybe? It's kind of matted down. Yeah, James, I did a lot of like rabbit, squirrel, quail, pheasant hunting when I was younger, and a little bit of deer hunting, whitetail. So mostly small game in Missouri. And both my mom and dad would go deer hunting every year. That was our main meat source when I was a kid. Ate a lot of venison growing up. They'd get as many tags as they could and fill the freezers. Yeah, moose are kind of scarce, I think. Might have to do a little more strategic planning with like the need zones. Found a couple herds. I think I'll follow this around and turn back north. If you don't scare up something, I might go back and do some more whitetail mule deer hunting. I do have a couple of quests here. Get a 5-star, but I've not seen anything above a 1-star. I don't know if it's bugged. I've heard some rumblings on the Steam discussions about birds being bugged. So I don't know. All we can do is keep trying. Yeah, venison can be good. Especially if you get like a nice big doe. You definitely don't want to eat trophy bucks. Those are nasty. They can get pretty gamey. But one of our staples was venison chili. It makes a really good chili in my opinion. But if you're just cooking it like as a steak, it can be pretty tough. You can get a shotgun, we can go do some turkey on. And if you're grinding it up for burger, you usually have to add some like beef fat or something because it's pretty lean. Yeah, some backstrap, some nice loin. Pretty good. All right, we're headed back north. We got some swamp turkeys back in here. It's our best weapon right here, binoculars. See what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I'm biased, but my mom makes a killer chili. She would put, I think it was a little bit of brown sugar, so it had like a little bit of a sweetness to it. Really good. Here we go, eating spot. There's some Boyds. Some kind of goose. I don't have yield shotgun though. I think the birds are a little better in this version, but they're still pretty awful. It's just as far as like how they move and stuff. They were pretty much a joke in the first game, in my opinion. I haven't hunted them in this game. The animations are a little better. That's a butterfly. I was like, what kind of bird is that? About ready to go do some more deer hunting, though. The swamps are pretty quiet. We did get a moose, though, right off the bat, so that's cool. I'm going to keep heading north. I want to get a little more of this territory opened up. I wouldn't mind running over there. I'd also like to find a camp. I don't see any question marks. There should be a camp around here somewhere. Then we'd have a fast travel spot. Let's go splish splash through the swamp. What do I do work-wise, James? I am. What would you call me? My title is Senior Linux/DevOps Engineer. So I work in IT infrastructure, mostly with Linux servers and data centers. And I manage the Linux IT infrastructure team for a large retailer in the U.S. I play with computers, make them do magic stuff. I've done that for a long time, almost 30 years, doing various incarnations. Up, turkey. And I wasn't really interested in management or architecture, so I just managed a small team. I'm okay with that. I'm ready to retire. I can't quite get Mrs. Kerbo talked into that. Retire at 50? It works for me. Got one more kid that's going to leave the nest in about 3 years. Then maybe I'll retire. I'm ready to do something else. I'm burnt out on IT for sure. And it's been really hard on my body. I've got, tendonitis and arthritis, and carpal tunnel and all that stuff. It doesn't help that my main hobby the last 10 or 15 years has been video games. So, work all day on a mouse and keyboard and then play all night with a mouse and keyboard. Okay, we're going to be hitting a road here soon. Yeah, I hear you, turkey. But I can't shoot you. I don't have the right kind of gun. You're safe today. Was there a resting spot or something here? Drinking spot? You sure about that, game? I mean, I guess there's water over there. We did find a lot of need zones for moose, so maybe I can do a more strategic hunt in the future. We got one. If you weren't here earlier, let me pull up the hunting log. It does keep a log of like everything you've shot, which is nice. So here's our moose we got today. That's the one I got last stream. It was 62. It was a little better the last one. No trophy rating though. 1 star. I don't think we've got anything over a 1 star. Shot a bunch of deer. Couple turkey. That was a 1 star. I'm not sure there's any 5 stars out there. I sure haven't seen them. Yeah, exactly. The fast twitch. My voice is a little rough today. It's allergy season's in full swing. I'm allergic to the St. Louis area, apparently. I never had allergies until we moved down here. I've heard it's the allergy capital of the nation, though. It's all the mold and pollen. The pollen's ridiculous. Like, I'll have to scrape it off my truck windshield so I can see. It's redonkulous. No camp over here, huh? I was hoping there'd be a camp. Guess we could wander over that way. If that was a camp, where would I be? I was expecting to find something there. You're ready to retire at 33? I'm ready to just do something else, and I don't know. I don't want to get into like too personal stuff, but we're good. I've been very blessed in my career. Made some wise decisions, and Had some stock options at one point. I'm ready to retire. Build furniture or something. I don't know. Do something besides sit at a computer all day. Is there anything out here? Anything at all? Besides butterflies. Nope. I think we're going to go do some deer hunting. Wonder, there's no trails up. I wonder if there's something. I wonder what that is. Yeah, we'll go see what that is real quick. It's really hoping to find a camp over here that'd be a little more accessible to the swamp. Is it a drinking zone? Yeah. Oh, it's an eating spot. Okay. So if I pull this up, can I put a... Yeah, I can put a marker there. Does that show on the screen? Oh, it does. Okay. We'll head for that. Yeah, I don't know what the official retirement age is. When I say retire, I mean go do something else, maybe, and just live off investment income. That would, of course, give me more time to do YouTube, which I do enjoy a lot. It's like, oh, that's one of those observatory places. We visited that down here. Patrick and his twin brother Patrick. So that's another one of those. Let's head for that, and maybe there'll be a camp somewhere along the way. Make lots of noise. I think Mrs. Kerbo's going to be back in maybe an hour, 90 minutes, something like that. We'll see. I plan to stream till lunchtime, which is in a couple hours. Yeah, I can't complain too much, James. I mean, I make good money. I've worked from home for like the last 10 years. It's kind of hard to complain. But at the same time, I'm bored out of my mind and just tired of doing it. Is there an auto walk key? It was F or something. No? I had to hit the cough button. I was trying to auto walk. Couldn't get it figured out. This bridge has seen better days. Speaking of deer, that is a massive herd of deer. Wow. Let's bear off this way. That'll put the wind more in our favor. Go check them out. If I can get up to the top of that hill, we should be able to get a good look at them. Is it T? Ah, there we go. Thank you. I knew it was on there somewhere. Thanks, Kanjo. Hope I said that right. Need a rocket launcher, right? Where's my M203? I'd be able to get us a nice deer over here. Go ahead and crouch, which will slow me down. Yeah, there's the observatory. I think. Can I click that away? Yep, there we go. Check that out. Alright, we got wind in our favor. Let's ease up here and get eyes on these deer. Road closed, do you think? Not a bad one. Let's do high fitness. Yeah, I'm lucky to be in an industry where I can work from home. I just need an internet connection, and I'm good to go. I haven't actually touched a server physically in like 15 years. I used to work in data centers and, you know, rack and stack stuff. I haven't done that for a long time. That's all done remotely by other people. Ah, too soon. Ow. Still getting used to the UI on the call. I think if I hold C, yeah, there we go. We can go prone. See if we can get a shot on one of these guys. If I can get out of the grass so I can see. That guy's looking pretty good. That guy's a little younger. That guy doesn't have a too impressive of a rack. Let's get over here where I can see a little better. So they should be within call range. I don't know if it's still 200 meters or if that's changed with this game. Yeah, he's looking like a good one to call. He looks, by his coat color, looks kind of oldish, and his rack isn't that impressive. This guy might be higher fitness, but he's also doesn't seem too interested in my call, so I'm not sure. That guy's not bad. We got some choices. So you want the bar to fill up and it'll start flashing green like that. Then your timing is okay. The guy's wandering this way, but I don't know if it's just chance. Nobody else seems that interested. He's got a decent rack. So they're about 140, 160. Who do I want to? I kind of want to call that guy, but he's laying down right now. Yeah, nobody in the high fitness seems to be all that interested. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Jamesburg. Good luck with the trip to the shops. We'll keep your wallet in our thoughts. Yeah, nobody's really interested in the high fitness call, so if I can get that guy to turn, we'll take him. Got the old 308. That's zero is zeroed at 150. Alright, that works. We're zoomed in all the way. I need a better scope, but I ended up buying the Lapua instead of a better scope. Yeah, that guy wouldn't be too bad either, but he's also laying down. Oh, either that guy or that guy. We'll see who presents us with a shot. Although that guy, he's kind of young. I don't know if he's worth shooting. If that guy got up. Looks like a good hit. He's definitely hurt. Alright, did he go down or is he going to come out of there? I think he went down over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went down over there. We'll go take a peek. If we need to, we'll get Scruffy out and get him on the trail, but I'm pretty sure I know where he's at. See if we can find a spot to wade across the river. Not getting our tootsies too wet. Been playing Valheim. I always want to pick those. They look like carrots. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got wet. Got my boots wet. Now the waiting game. Yeah, I didn't have to wait too long. That was nice. He got up and started walking. He was walking slow enough. I felt confident in the shot. It went right where I wanted it to. I think he's going to be laying right over here. But it looks different now that I'm over here. Might have the doggy come out and take a look. I think he's going to be laying over here somewhere. Got some wolves in the area. Wolf feeding spot. Don't eat my deer. Yeah, where'd he go? I thought he was going to be right over in here. Alright, let's get the doggy out. Come here, Scruffy. I need you to look for the trail, bud. Find me a deer. He's around here somewhere, I think. Oh, he found the blood trail. Alright, track him down. That looks, yeah, we got some pink foam. Good lung shot. Oh. Hey, Moose. How's it going? You get a moose, too, while we're here? We found him. Is he laying over here? He is. Good job, Scruffy. He was hiding in the grass. Yeah, you done good. You done good. We got 48% fitness. 1 star. Who'd have thunk it? Ooh, almost glanced off the shoulder blade. It was a little further forward than I thought. I thought I was aiming back here. Yeah, 1 star. That's all we found. We'll sell them. And I think I got a moose right over here. That's a deer with a side of moose. Alright, you can go do your thing, buddy. Sometimes he gets the zoomies. I don't know anything about this moose except it had antlers and it was standing 100 meters in front of me. And I had a 338 Lapua. That's awkward there, buddy. He pretty much just dropped where he was. Tracking distance, 8 meters. Oh, I got him in the artery. Nice. I was high enough, it got that artery. No trophy rating. I don't know. What's up with the no trophy rating? Is that just bugged? That's got to be bugged, right? Let's screenshot that. Got a little bit of money from him. Where's these dang wolves at? You thin them out. I want to head up to this observatory, though. Yeah, no camps yet. Whole swamp area. Weird. Had to go on mute for a bit. Scruffy, don't mess with the wolves, okay? Sounded kind of close. They usually run away from you, though. Shot a couple wolves. Let's see if there's anybody up here at this observatory. So if I tell you to come here, and then I walk off, do you follow me? Still learning the way of the dog. Yeah, looks like he's still gonna follow me. Alright. Oh, now my phone's blowing up. I hear you, dear. I want to go check out this observatory. Oh, just wifey with the update. Also, if you push W and you're on auto walk, it doesn't stop your auto walk. If you hit S, it does. Okay. Station discovered. Oh, I can fast travel to the station. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I can't fast travel to that station. I've been there. Maybe because there's a camp nearby? Interesting. Okay, well now we got kind of a swamp camp spot we can fast travel. It has a parking spot as well.
The local swamps, full of woody peat and organic material, provide a key habitat for moose.
Indeed.
Few places in New Laurentia are free from invasive wild boars, and there are lots of waterfowls and landfowls here. Given so much water, it's no surprise that white-tailed deer choose to inhabit these swamps as well.
I haven't seen or heard or ran into a boar at all. That's interesting. What's my money up to? On the escape menu? $900. Oh boy. I think that scope I wanted was like 2,000 or 3,000. We got the wind in our favor. I guess we could go. There's a moose over here somewhere. I can hear him. That does travel a ways, though. The moose pay decently. They're just kind of more spread out. I could see if those... Oh, there's that deer. I was like, I heard the deer over here. They're going back towards their watering hole, I think. It's about... Yeah, it's about 100 meters. Get the wind in our favor. Let me belly down over here. See if we can't pick off another one of these deer. Yeah, let's put that on 100 meters while I'm thinking about it. Can't see anything through the grass. Who wants to be cold? You do. Well, I could almost go for a neck shot. I don't know if they... how well they model that kind of stuff. see the blood from here. Here he goes. He's got a nice rack on him. Let's go see. I can't put a marker down now. Oh. It's putting them on the ground in front of me. That's kind of funny. Is this hitting the grass or something? Alright, well, let's go see if we can find this deer. Yeah, it's not. It's putting them on the ground in front of me. That's exceedingly odd. Okay, well. I can see him from here, but when you get down there in the grass, he's going to be hard to see. You got a nice wide rack. We'll see what score he's got. Oh, I hear the wolves again. There he is. Like, you get over here, it's hard to see. Yeah, it's not a huge rack, but it was nice and wide. I mean, that's... I'd hang that up on my fireplace. Let's see, so you got a little point there, so that's a nice 10-pointer. Nice and symmetrical. 1 star, of course, because that's all there is in this game, apparently. I'm pretty sure that stuff's bugged. I've never seen anything over like 60% fitness and 1 star. Alright, well, there's another 150 bucks. Looks like a feeding spot. Did I already detect this one? That's footprints. I don't have any whitetail sign over here for some reason. No, the only one I've taxidermied is the very first mission you do with the mule deer, where it tells you to taxidermy it. When you play on hard mode, money is hard to come by. There we are, west. Oh, that's a moose resting spot. Okay. Oh, I left Scruffy sitting. I'm like, where's Scruffy? Here, boy. So we're back up to... Oh, escape menu. $1,000. I want to get a higher power scope. One of my goals. I think it was, I don't know if it was 2,000 or 3,000, something like that. So we need to build our funds back up. I had some money, and then I bought the 338 Lapua, so we could hunt some bigger game more easily. I keep hearing these wolves. I haven't sighted them yet. They tend to run around a lot. I can hear them somewhere down there in the woods. They keep making noise. Deer down there. tell what kind of deer. It's a buck or a doe. Couple of deer down there. Got the wind in our favor. Let's ease down there and see what's going on. Let's get our doggy healing. It's not wandering too far off. There's another whole herd of deer down there. I wouldn't mind taking him. I don't know if I'm going to get a shot at him. He went behind that tree. Oh, they're resting down there. Alright, let's ease up a little more then. Actually, before I forget, I'm going to put this back on 100 meters. Try to keep it at 100 unless I'm specifically changing it. That way I can do some Kentucky windage if I need to. Scruffs, let's leave you right here for now. Another need zone here of some kind. Resting spot. Northwestern white-tailed deer. You don't say. They were laying down there in those woods. So let me chill right here. Let's have this on high fitness. See if that pulls anybody out. Go right back in there. At this point, I'm convinced there are no high fitness animals on the map. I think it's a bug. I don't know if they'll put out a fix or if you just have to like kill everything and the new ones will spawn in fixed. Need to do some research. Yeah, they're back there behind the trees. I don't think they're interested in the call at all. The doe right there. They're back in the trees, so I have to kind of get close to be able to get any kind of a shot. It's not great. There's like 4 doe. Where'd the buck go? Back in there somewhere. I mean, the doe would be good eating. I don't know if they sell very well in the game or not. Oh, he's laying down. So the buck's right there. He looks like a low fitness mature. So in the game, you're selling these for meat, basically. I mean, that would be a prime meat animal right there, but I don't know what they sell for. Maybe we should just find out. Do they sell good because it's good eating? Oh, I whiffed it. It raised up right as I fired. I think I just blew fur off the top of her back. That's pretty much it. Well, you don't win them all. Unless I got lucky and nicked her spine and dropped her. I think she's gone with just some fur missing. That's pretty cool, though. It was like an explosion of fur. That was kind of a neat effect. Like, you messed up your shot. Have a big explosion of white fur. Yeah, she was right down here somewhere. Pretty sure I just messed that one up completely. Wow, Scruffy, take a look around. Let's see. Scruffy, take a look, buddy. Tell me what you see. There you are. Right, found a blood trail. Yeah, that's just a wound, I'm sure. Alright, track him down. Yeah. Just a nick. I think I just nicked the top of her back. Dadnabbit. I've done that in real life before, too. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, finished tracking blood, so she's gone. No more bloods. That stinks. At least I had a dog to track him down. It's much harder in real life. You get like a drop or two here or there. The whole forest is full of deer tracks. I tracked that one for a couple hours, but never could find it. I only found, like, if I remember, I had 2 or 3 spots of, like, little drops of blood. Just nicked the top of it. Aimed too high. Well, that stinks. I guess it was just the breathing pattern or something. Right as I pulled off, it went up. I'm like, ah, shoot. Oh, there they go. They just ran off. They were over here. Like they were coming back. See if we can see where they ran off to. I keep hearing wolves. I saw one of the deer run off up the river here. A structure of some kind over there? Or is that just rocks? Huh. I think it's just rocks. It's kind of a rocky cliff over here. I can hear some kind of low frequency something. Not sure if that's an artifact in the recording or what. For the trail, but that was going that direction. Or was it? No, actually that's leaning this way. I don't know how well they model footprints. It looks like they're running. You only kind of see the toes. Usually if they're slow walking, you'll see more of the whole footprint. Analyze what? Oh, droppings. The whole herd took a poop there, huh? Is that what you're trying to tell me? They ran off, but they may be longer gone now. I don't see them up here. I thought they might just be around the river bend. Some cool rocks over here. Kind of windy up here. So if I tell you to look for sign, will you find footprints? It says search for any animal or track. Apparently he's going to swim across the river. Found a footprint. All right, good job. So he will find just regular signs as well. That's cool. He's coming back. Here, I'll let you get out of the water first. Come on, Scruffs. Let's kind of walk along the riverbank here and see if we can pick up some drinking zones. Usually there'll be like a bunch of footprints in the mud. Oh, his tail's glitching out. That's no good. Well, it is what it is. A lot of grass to see. I'd love for it to make more noise when you're walking through stuff like this. Still no question marks over here. Guess we could work our way over to Regina Harper. It's not too far away, over there to the east. When's it getting to be? A little late. Oh, it's only 3:05. Got a trail here. No drinking zones, though. Thought we might run across one. I thought I saw a road up here, too. Is that just a footbridge? So we're kind of out of the swamps, getting into a little more rugged territory over here. I do want to head east and unlock Regina, but let's see what this was. Is this just a footbridge? I think it's just a footbridge. No, it's kind of like observation deck or something. Okay. Cool. Something else the game could use would be like a gun rest mechanic. Where you could rest your gun on something. When you're up in a stand or you have a place like this. Or even on a tree would be nice. I mean, I've definitely done that before. Get your hand on a tree and you can really steady up. Wow, lots of trails over here. Crazy. How do we get across to her? I don't know if maybe we can cross here. Do I need to go over here and get on that road? Not sure. Let's just head directly forward and we'll see what we run into. It could be time of day, but animals are kind of sparse over here. They're probably all sleeping. Here, let's see if Scruffy can find a track over here. We'll see what's around. I do have to keep track of him because with all the helpers turned off, I can't see him on the map. Waiting on signed new zone. Okay, cool. So he can find need zones too. Good job, buddy. Look at you. It's like a resting spot of some kind. Haven't quite picked it up yet. We got to find the little marker thingy. There it is. Oh, it's an eating spot for moose. Okay. Well, good job, bud. There's a resting spot. I thought it looked more like a resting spot. Oh yeah, they're super active over here. Look at all the feed for them. Alright, where's Regina at? She is around that bend. Over yonder. So I really like the addition of the dog. That's a neat feature, especially if you're going to play on hard mode. He's a real help with that nose of his. Okay, so she is... There's, looks like a camp here. Up on that hill. And then she's just beyond that. Alrighty. I think we can wade across here. Okay, the sun came out. Got a little bit of a change in height there. Unintentional waterfall. Well, there you are. Taking your own sweet time. Thought maybe he was stuck on something. Oh, it's like an old bridge pillar over there. Interesting. Yeah, I think the camp's up there on that. So we'll keep heading that way. I like to do a lot of looking around. We got another unintentional waterfall there. That's kind of wide. Can I make that across? I don't know that I can go across there. I can only wade out so deep. Yeah, I can't go across there. Scruffy can swim. My character can't swim. Excuse me, and every time you hit a little rock. I have to find a place where I can cross. And this looks fairly deep over here. I'm not sure I can actually cross. Oh, I should have stayed on that side. Yeah. Maybe down here I can cross? I'm not sure. Scruffy's just having a good old time swimming. I don't think even if I ran and jumped, I don't think I could get across that. Need a shallower spot. Yeah, that's too deep. Look like it got shallower down here. Yeah, I think I can wade across here maybe. Ooh, that's cold. Alright, we gotta run now, get dried off. Alright, give them the bearings. So we need to go, yeah, pretty much straight east from here. The feeding spot. Yep. There's sure a lot of moose need zones, but man, you don't see many moose themselves. They must just move around a lot. just part of the same eating zone? Must be. Alright, we get the wind at our backs, so we might as well run. We're scaring everything anyway. Rare eating spot. Alright. Yeah, so we should hit a trail here eventually. Reading spot. Often. Okay. Is that a need zone, or is that just slightly different color grass? This looks like a need zone of some kind. Yeah, resting spot. Alright, where's the trail? Trail's coming up. We should have a fast travel point right up here, so that would give us easy travel over here, the moose spot. There is a lot of moose sign around. Here's the trail. This should go right up to the camping spot in Regina. I hear wolfies off in the distance. Stay close, Scruffy. They're not nice doggies. Have a road. Goes over to that broken bridge. Oh nice, there's a whole cabin over here. Cabin discovered. Okay, so that's the fast travel. So, oh, it's not a camp, it's her cabin. That's what it seems like. Howdy, ma'am. How's it going? Just hanging out in your backyard? You look like you've seen some things.
A wonderful, colorful day to you, Representative.
Did you know I was going to visit today? I
You
didn't.
already visited me in a dream.
Oh,
Also,
boy.
my husband keeps talking about you. Like you're the biggest rock star who ever graced New Laurentia with their presence. He loves Hearth and Hunt. He even hung an official poster of your
I don't
company
know
in
how
our
to put
living
this.
room.
I'm kind of a big deal.
In flesh and blood.
We sell merch,
And,
apparently.
Little moss and mud.
I read in your file that you're an integral part. The beating heart. Indeed. How do I go past this?
Oh, Hearth and Hunt files compile compliments, do they? What else does my file have to say?
I don't know what it said. I'm going to go with this one, though. No, I don't think there are any 2-star or better on the map, Solus. I think it's bugged.
A true heartfelt compliment lifts the spirit like sunlight through the mist. I'm granting you permission to operate in my lands. We need to deal with those intrusive plants.
Plants?
Here, take this equipment and go to the location I'm sending you. I'll teach you how to build something. Just because you can make the world a more beautiful place. Not because you have to. Everyone has free will to do something to make this a better world. It's just that not everyone decides to use it.
Okay, I'll take care of it. What am I doing? Is that on my mission now? No. Not on my track list. So I need to go do something for Crazy Lady. You seem like a nice Crazy Lady, though. Oh, it doesn't let you walk over to the cliff? Oh no, I just stuck on something. Look at this. This is a cool area over here. I think it's bugged, Solace, from what I've seen on the Steam discussion forums. Like the people that play on the easier modes where you can just look at an animal and get all its stats, they said they're just not there. So I think it's just a game bug. A beautiful area over here. We might see a moose walking across the river or something. But she wanted us to go do something. Is that on the... Is that a challenge? Objectives? Yeah. Habitat is important. It's all... Find invasive plant species in the location highlighted on your map and remove them. Okay. Track. Harvest an animal using a bow sight. Yeah, I don't have a bow yet. Analyze any dial sheep, feeding, or resting tracks. Oh, I thought I'd already done that. Oops, I didn't do that. Mini stories, and we have missions. Oh, I hadn't even looked at all this stuff. I thought I had done that one, but maybe you have to be tracking it? I'm not sure. Yeah, night vision. I don't have a night vision yet. So I can only track one at a time. Got it. Okay. We have to go find some plants. And get stuck on things. Okay. What's my cash up to? Still at 1,000. Oh yeah, I haven't shot anything else yet. So, invasive plant species. I gotta go over here. I say we just hop in the truck and go do that. That sounds like a plan to me. I think Scruffy teleports with us. Summon vehicle. Yes, please. Hop in the vehicle. And then I need to go north and then just follow the road. Alright. This truck is loud. I'm going to apologize in advance. There's wolves. Get them! Mark that on my GPS. There he is. He just teleports with you, basically. I mean, They should have him like jump in the bed of the truck and then he has his head hanging out of the side with his tongue sticking out. That'd be a true dog fashion. He just teleports with us. Map updated. What did we update with? Thunderbird muskeg. Okay. So I guess there's little like non-hunting missions. We have to go remove some plants. Looks like somebody's growing them. There's a whole fence over here. Is it an invasive plant species if it's growing in a garden? I'm confused. Is it different from the plants that are here? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Like somebody's obviously growing these here in this garden area that's fenced off. Unless they were trying to grow something else and these took over. I don't know. That doesn't really make any sense, but okay. Create a butterfly garden. Oh, okay. So they're trying to grow something here and that plant took over. All right. I can buy that, I guess. Get rid of the marker. So they were wanting to grow flowers for butterflies. Okay. We're out planting pretty flowers in a hunting game. Holy crap, she just paid us $1,000 for that. I will plant flowers all day long for you, ma'am. That was awesome. That paid a ton of money. I like it. Objectives. Do we have anything else that I can... Yeah, we need to analyze... Oh yeah, it pays $1,000. I wasn't really paying any attention to the missions and stuff. Whoops. Analyze any Dal sheep feeding or resting tracks. Right. Yeah, I thought I'd done that. Maybe I'm thinking of doing that in the demo. Yeah, I think I did that in the demo. That's why I'm remembering it. I think we're actually maybe closer here. That may give me enough to buy the other scope then. Or maybe a shotgun. I needed to go northish from here. I keep hitting M for map. It's not M for map. We need to go north, northwest. Alright. We go this way. How far of a run is that? Wait, what? What's my truck doing? What? What? Are we going to see a truck flying through the sky? It's coming right for us. That's an interesting bug. Oh, Dave's here. Time to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. What's up, Dave? Now we can go a little longer. I was going to stream till lunchtime. We got another 40, 50 minutes. I think I'll just take the truck down there, analyze these tracks, and then see if we have enough to buy either a shotgun or a scope. I think that's the plan. Engage super loud truck. And I need to go over here somewhere and find some Dal sheep. Yeah, I did this in the demo. That's why I was thinking I had done it already. Oh, that sounds like a good sleep, Dave. That's awesome. Woo! Oh boy. Can you crash the truck? Let's find out. Oh crap. It's okay. Professional driver. Close course. Do not attempt. Like a boss. I'm an excellent driver. All good. Sheep feeding or resting tracks. All right. Yeah, I bet you feel pretty good right now. Or eel pretty good. I mean, if you're out catching eels and you're good at it, that's worth bragging about too. All right, there should be. Yeah, this looks. What was that? Oh, it's a bison. Right. The bison are over here. It's okay, bison. We're just looking for sheep tracks. Don't mind us. There they go. They're running off. I'll tell you what. We have a dog. Find me a sheep track. Time for you to earn your pay, Scruffy. Oh, they're coming back already. Yeah, the animal behavior could use some tweaks. Because they literally just ran away and now they came back. Here's your sign. Scruffy, don't play with the buffalo. We found a footprint. What'd you find? Oh, it's wood bison. Alright, we need some sheep tracks, buddy. Find some sheep tracks. Yeah, I think in the demo you had to find like 3 different sheep tracks or something. There's a sheep down there. Are they in the need zone? That's downhill. Might as well shoot us a sheep while we're here. Maybe he was standing in a sheep zone. Or she. It might have been a she sheep. I think I got it. %. Well, he's a good one to call, I guess. Harvest an animal without being seen. 10 out of 40. All right, they were all standing down here. Does that mean there's a need zone here? Feeding or resting. It says feeding or resting tracks. I think it means a zone. But I'm not 100% sure. Pretty sure that's not a sheep dropping. There's also a footprint here. Also wood bison. Alright. Where's all the sheep tracks at?
I see you found one of the spots.
Oh, I'm supposed to harvest one now? Alright, I just harvested one.
An animal path. It's a pathway made by Dahl's sheep. You can figure out which direction they're going by looking at the split hoof.
Yeah, I know how footprints work. Dad nabbit. I just harvested one. Where'd they run off to? Let's get a little more elevation. We spotted a truck. They run off up there? Upstream? Up the river? If we just chill, they'll come back. Truffy, you're making too much noise, buddy. Oh, sheepy. Where'd you go? I wish you could... Like, I wish it would count. Like, I literally just harvested a Dal sheep. I guess I should have known they would want me to harvest one. I could have just left that waiting there while we found the track. In hindsight, that's what I should have done. The bison came right back. I don't think the sheep are coming right back. I don't know where they went, though. I know they ran over here, then I don't know where they went from there. It's getting late and dark. Wander up this way, see what we see. Besides bison. This is where I shot that bear on the demo. I think I shot him over here. I shot him, I don't remember how many times, 4 or 5 times. It was a lot. And then Scruffy ended up tracking him down. Like over here somewhere, I think. Bear ran all over the place. And he ended up dead over here somewhere. Excuse me. I don't know about lately. I don't remember. They just updated the graders and the dozers within like the last month. So the dozers work a lot better now. But other than that, no. Yeah, I don't think the sheep are coming back. So if I show their animal spots. It's getting long. So they feed all afternoon, basically. They do drink later in the night. So they might come back to their feed spot. They may have went to a different feed spot. Thinking we might want to come out here early morning. Because they'll probably be, yeah, they'll eat and then they'll go drink. Then they rest somewhere for a while. And then they eat like all afternoon. Yeah, they've got big plans. I've heard they're planning on like trains and all kinds of stuff in Out of Ore. So we'll see how far it goes. It's a very small team, so it takes a lot of time. Yeah, I don't think sheep's coming back. Let's go see if there's any more bison over here. Bison were pretty close by. To get trains and won't play anything else. Yeah, I bounce around between games all the time. Which doesn't lead to rapid growth on the YouTube channel, but that's okay. I'm just having fun. Yeah, that's bison. Bison. I think they wandered off too. It's getting kind of dark. Where's the nearest? So probably the nearest would be the lodge. I could go sleep and then just walk down this way and look for sheep. I've got the hankering, I just don't have the time. I'm having a ton of fun with Valheim. I had to actually kind of hold myself back because I was like a week and a half ahead on videos. And I was getting comments on the videos like, I don't even remember doing that. Couldn't remember what I was doing because I was so far ahead. So I've had to kind of hold myself back because I've already got this coming week's videos all done, scheduled. So I've had to resist playing Valheim because it's a ton of fun. There's so many games out right now. It's crazy. There's at least a dozen games I'd like to play right now. I just don't have the time, so I have to kind of pace myself. This is one of them. Kind of pick and choose. Yeah, it got kind of quiet. Let's go ahead and sleep. It's coming on 5, or maybe we got the winter fair. I'm just going to keep walking this way. Maybe we'll come across a nice mule deer. We'll head up towards the lodge. No, I won't be playing Farm Sim 25. I wouldn't have even played Farm Sim 22 except they sent me a key for it. I'm done with giants. They need to innovate, but unfortunately they have no reason to do so because people just keep buying the same slop every 2 or 3 years. When I get the farming urge, I fire up cattle and crops. It's a better farming simulator anyway. As far as actually simulating farming, growing crops. The Toiki. Lots of Toikis. Good place to turkey hunt over here. I need to get me a shotgun. Surprisingly, I don't see any mule deer. They're usually thick over here. It may not be the right time for them. Yeah. They're all sleeping right now, basically. They're bedded down somewhere. Kind of curious if you could shoot a turkey in the head with a 22 and it wouldn't take away all the meat. This looks like a need zone. Alright, let's sleep. We'll try again tomorrow. Is the bed over here? So we're up to, yeah, 2253. Nice. How much was that? Let's go check some prices real quick and then we'll sleep. Do. We could afford the little 20 gauge. I mean, we could go turkey hunting with the 20 gauge, I guess. I'd rather have the 12, but wasn't it locked behind? Yeah, you gotta be like level 21. Huh. Ooh, we could get the 22. I don't know what else we'd hunt with the 22. Probably the shotgun would be the way to go. Got the money for it. 20 gauge. We could get some turkey with that. Let's do it. Done. And if I do, so let's remove that and add the shotgun. And what kind of sights do you have? Oh, yeah, you can't aim when you're in the house. Safety third. Yeah, there might be rabbits. I don't know for sure what all is on the map. Are you kidding me? It doesn't even come with like a bead sight? Come on, game. That's ridiculous. Well, there were turkeys down here. Should we go shoot a turkey if we can? Alright, we need to harvest the doll sheep. We know that. I hear a deer now. I mean, we got kind of sights on it. Kinda. Let's see. The turkey were over on that other hill, weren't they? They heading down towards the river, maybe? My father-in-law was really into turkey hunting. Oh, there's deer down there. Oh, look at that guy. Mature, huge rack. 200 meters. That's tempting. Now he's moving. The wind is definitely not in our favor. Let's see if I can get a little closer. He's gonna smell us here in a little bit. He's already looking right at me. 182 meters. Shooting downhill, so you shouldn't have to hold too high. Oh, he moved again. Oh, it's too far back. Dad damn it, he moved. Messed it up. I think that was too far back. Maybe we got a kidney. Probably scare off the turkeys too. Is my shotgun loaded? Does it come? Yeah, it comes preloaded. All right. Well, we probably need to get the doggy out. You can find me in the blood. I have a feeling that was a bad shoot. He took a step forward right as I squeezed off the shot. And the deer was right there, Dave. It was right there. And it's a decent amount of blood. Not letting me track it for some reason. Oh no, he's tracking. Never mind. Now it's not analyzing. It's being all weird. Crap. Where did he go? Oh, he finished tracking blood. So, no deer. It's too far back. That stinks. Yeah. That was a bad shoot. My bad. Alright, turkeys. That's what we were after, wasn't it? Turkey, where are you? You're a bush, you're not a turkey. They're there. There's the turkeys. I think they're headed down to the river. I should not be able to get close to these guys, but they seem to be a lot tamer than real life turkeys. So there is that. You're heading right down to the river. You're heading right down to the river. See if you can get over here and get a shot at them. It's gonna be tricky with a shotgun. I don't know. I didn't look to see if this is like full choke modified. I don't have any idea what I'm dealing with here. Full choke would be best, I would think. Anyway, I haven't done any real life turkey hunting. I've killed a lot of clays though. Yes, he's too far away. I think we're gonna get a good shot at him. Is he gonna go down and like cross the river? Or are they going down to drink? Too far away. You get a lot closer than that. They look like a pretty good spread, so I'm guessing like modified choke maybe? I don't know if it even tells me in game. It's really like an encyclopedia of guns. Morning Silence. Semi-automatic shotgun designed for versatility in various hunting environments. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about like choke. I don't know if they're even modeling that. I could see the pellet spread though. It was like double the size of the turkey at that range, so. Yeah, he's a little hard to see. Even for me, but I don't think we got him. He flew away, so. Alright, let's go sleep. We'll see if we can get this Dal sheep. Send the doggy home, or otherwise he'll get stuck. He gets stuck a lot over here on the stairs and whatnot. Go to sleep. I sold 12 hours sleep, 12 and a half hours. Let's do it. Still flipping dark out. There we go. At least see what we're doing. Okay, we're back down to 800 bucks. Uh-oh. The game lagged out there for a second. How much is that scope I was wanting to get? Equipment? No, attachments. Oh, which one was it? Was this guy? It's 1920 and I gotta be level 18? Dang. I think this is the one we needed for the... No, that's not the night vision. Oh, it was this one I was looking at that I could actually get with the level. So 1780. Oh, nice. If we get $1,000 for that Dal sheep, we can buy the better scope. Neat. Yeah, the level. I mean, they're trying to make a game out of it, so it is a little strange. I agree, though. This is not great weather. But by the time we get down to where the doll sheep are, maybe it'll be better weather. Like the truck's still down there. Whee! Oh boy. Wasn't sure if there was fall damage. So we'll hoof it down to where the doll sheep are. Do have a headlamp. Doesn't do much good in this brightness. Looking at OBS, it is probably a lot darker on YouTube. Sorry about that. The lighting is really good in this game, though. Is it just a dark spot? Oh, that is a deer. So we'll get a doll sheep, and I end up shooting a deer. It is super dark. Okay. Can you see these deer in my binoculars? I'm going to tell if one of those is the one I shot. They're going to smell me. This is way less than ideal. Oh, really? You can't even see the deer in the binoculars? Dang. Ease over that. I'm trying to see if that one deer I shot at is in this herd. I would think it would be the same herd. I think that's the older guy that I shot at. Possibly. Adult, low fitness, high fitness. I don't think there's any high fitness on the map. Looking for sheep? I know, but sheep are far away and the deer's right here. Now, his rack doesn't look as big as the one. I think maybe that's the one I shot. Is that the one I shot? He's laying down, I think. Yeah, they're laying down. I can't tell for sure which is the one that I messed up the shot on. That's cash sitting down there, Dave. Cold, hard cash. Yeah, what am I zeroed at? 100? There we go. Bleh. A little hard to tell in this low light. I think he's got a pretty dark coat and a small rack, so he's probably worth culling. Wish I knew for sure which one I shot at. Kind of a wide rack, though. Maybe it was him. Really surprised they haven't ran off. Wandering off. Oh, he ran into the other deer. High-speed deer collision. Coming right for me. See you later. The funny looking sheep. You go down right there? Thought maybe he fell down in this grass. Don't see him. I think I have to get Scruffy on the case. Scruffy! Got a jab for you. Find him. Oh, found the blood trail. Yeah, he's gonna be down over here. He's bleeding a lot. Be right up here in the brush somewhere. Or not. Something just ran away. Oh, there he is. Good job, Scruffy. Oh, he's not going to be $1,000. Maybe $150. 76. Wow. Hey, dear. How's it going? Do neck shots work in this game? Yep, they do. All right, cool. Now we know. He was set up. Oh, he had 2 shots in him? I forgot to look. So that was the one I tagged earlier. Good to know. But hey, neck shots work. He was set up perfectly for a neck shot. Well done, game. Well done. It actually worked. It's funny, if they only have 1 shot, you can still switch between 1 shot and 1 shot. Yeah, next shot's confirmed. Another $50. There we go. So in the hunting log, it's going to get really long eventually. Yeah, it doesn't show the multiple shots. Alright. I totally forgot to look for a second shot. Good eye. Alright, doll sheep. Go, Scruffy. We're supposed to go look for doll sheep tracks. We pull that up again. Oh no, we did the tracks. We need to go harvest the doll sheep. I know what I'm doing, I swear. It's almost lunchtime. I gotta hurry. Can I fast travel to the truck? No. Okay. That would be a little too easy. I need to look and see. I don't know if you can put down tents and stuff. Oh, look. He's got doggy breath. Cute. It's a little nippy out. Does it tell us what the temperature is? Partly cloudy. Partly cloudy. I don't see temperature anywhere. Apparently it's a little chilly though, and we are level 9. Cool. I'm just a rookie hunter, guys. Cut me some slack. All right, sheep. Gotta think sheep. Is that a need zone? I think I've already detected this one. Yep. Alright, we're gonna hoof it pretty hard until we get closer to where the sheep are. It's definitely a good screenshot simulator. That's the wrong button. Do that. Man's best friend. Screenshot simulator. The character looks kind of goofy. Alright, doggy. Let's go. The lighting and atmospherics are superb. It's really well done. Hopefully it's getting a little lighter for you guys on YouTube. I can see pretty well. I wonder if you would find that turkey track down here. I'm pretty sure I got some pellets into him. I saw it like spray all around him. But obviously we didn't do enough to kill him. I'm just curious what he finds down here. We found a new zone. That works. Where's this new zone? New zone, Scruffy? I don't really see anything here that looks like a zone. Maybe a feeding spot? I think the zones can be spread out pretty large. You may have just found the edge of it. Yeah, I don't know what zone you found, buddy. Not really seeing anything that looks like a zone up here. Huh. Okay, well, let's move on. We got to get all the way down here and find a Dall sheep. Before lunchtime, which is in like 10 minutes. I'm not sure when Mrs. Kerbo's getting back. I would expect her to get back at any moment. Unless she decides to go shopping or something after the photography. Who knows the way of the Mrs. Kerbo? I swear that was an animal sitting up there, but it's just low detail bush. Alright, so we are, yeah, let's get up to this tall hill here and we can take a look around maybe. There's a deer right there. Oh, wrong bullet. Wrong gun. Wrong gun! He's right there! The rack on that guy. I know, we're hunting sheep. We're hunting sheep. I know. We're hunting sheep. Definitely hunting sheep. It was a sheep with antlers on it, okay? Oh, never mind. It's right there. I see it. Escape. Back him down, Scruffs. He's got to be right up here somewhere. Didn't look like he was going to go far. Hey, heat zone. There he is. Good job, Scruffy. Good job, buddy. That's a decent rack. I think he's going to be low fitness, though. Yep, of course. 1 star. Who'd have guessed it? Who would have guessed that I would have found a 1-star deer? If I can get those herds thinned out, maybe we'll get some decent stuff spawning in. Alright, there's the bison. So we should be, yeah, we're right above Doll sheep territory. Scruffy, I'm going to send you away for a bit. And we're gonna hunt some sheep. Don't shoot the bison. Shoot the sheep. I'm gonna start working my way down. Actually, with the way the wind is, I should go down this way. And then track back over there. We're supposed to, yeah, harvest a doll sheep. Doll? Dow? Not sure how you say that. I know, bison. I'm after sheep. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. There's sheep right there. It's a downhill shot, so this would be a little tricky. 3 sheep, 3 different colors. Only problem is we don't have the wind in our favor. They're right below me. One of them's already running off. Alright. No, he just trotted over that way. So we're at 100 meters. We need to aim a little low. They're not that low. I shot him in the leg. Not doing so great on this shooting today. Oh, no, he went down. Alright. Yeah, the marker system worked. So it wasn't as downhill as I thought, maybe? Let's go see where that shot landed. It looked like I shot him in the leg. Which is less than ideal. I can see him right there, so let's get rid of the marker. That should satisfy the Foxfire's quest. And we can buy the better scope. Not bad, not bad. Get a picture with that. I'm not sure I've shot one of those before. A nice picture of the back of my head. There's horns in there. Here we go. Very nice. Hey, look, it's a 1-star. Never would have guessed. Where did that shot? Oh, it was kind of low, but I got the lung, so that's good. It looked like it hit more down here. I'm like, oh crap, I just hit him in the leg, but no, I got him in the body. Cool. Was a little low though. Downhill shots are always tricky. There we go. Do I get paid? No mission tracked. Indeed. I got paid. All right, let's go get a scope. I want that better scope. Maybe we can pick up one more mule deer before Mrs. Gerbo gets home. Actually, let me look. Let me see where she's at. She's still where she was doing photos, or is she out doing something else? I'm not sure, Dave. I know I've seen people complaining about it on Steam, but I haven't really researched it that much. Yeah, she's still at where she was doing photos. Yeah, it went longer than she anticipated. She said 2 or 3 hours, and that was 3.5 hours ago. We need like 1,700, I think, for that scope I wanted. Which one was it? Was it this guy? Thunderstrike. So that's a 12 zoom, 44. So it's going to have pretty decent sight picture, I'd think. Let's just take a quick look at what else we got. I'm mainly interested in the zoom. It's got twice as much zoom as the one you start with. This is the night vision one. So it's a little smaller. It's got nice zoom. It's got a little smaller. I wonder, does this work like during the day? Like, can you just turn on the night vision? Or is it only night vision? I'm a little worried that it's only night vision. But we also have a mission that I need a night vision scope for. So maybe we do want that one? Let's double check. That's the bow sight. Which one has a white butt? Ridicule the prankster put out his mule by sharing at night. Doesn't have any primacy vision unity scope. Primacy vision unity. The night vision scope doesn't say any particular scope. It says a night vision scope. Okay. Primacy unity vision. Oh, that's this little guy. I don't really want to buy that one. We can buy that at some point. So I think I'm gonna go with the night vision, and then I can do the night vision mission. It'll pay back at least part of the cost of the scope. Do that. Back down to 359 bucks. And then let's go see if it works during the daytime too. I can summon my truck and we can equip stuff out here. I'm hoping you can turn on and off the night vision, and it works during the day too. So Some in the vehicle. So we'll keep that. Let's go to this guy. Customize. Change. Equip. Pull this bad boy out. Holy crap, look at this scope. Zoom. Can you turn off the... So it doesn't look like you can turn off the night vision. You can still see, sort of. Doesn't look like you can turn off the night vision. That's kind of a bummer. Let me check the controls. Key binding? Shoot, mount. Yeah, I don't see anything in here about, like, toggling anything. Alright. Well, that might have been a mistake. Let's go see what a deer looks like through this thing. Thought I heard a mule deer over here. Really, game? Nice. That was pretty awesome. The character controller could use a little work. Okay. Yeah, I'm flashing red. Now what? Do I have to, like, heal myself or something? Why am I flashing red? I have no idea. What's happening? It just zoomed me off the rocks and knocked me out. Okay. If I sleep for like half an hour, am I healed? I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. Sleep for 0 hours. Done. No, I'm still flashing red. Does it just flash red for a little while? Maybe it just flashes red for a while? I don't know. I guess we'll roll with it. Okay. Don't walk on the rocks. Does that, like, affect my aiming or anything? I'm not sure about that. Oh, the red flashing went away. Maybe it's just a time thing. Takes a while for it to go away. Alright, walk directly with the wind at our back, just like a real good hunter. I'm gonna work my way down to this deer stand. Let's see, there's often mule deer down here. It's a little later in the day now, though. That's a rock. I do hear a mule deer, but it's going to smell us. Can't tell for sure how far off that is. That one's over there. So that one might not be able to smell us. He's down here can smell me. He's looking right at me. What are you doing? Well, I wanted to just test out my new scope. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, it sort of works during the day. It'd be nice if you could just turn off the night vision capability. If you can, I'm missing how to do that. Oh, Mrs. Kerbo's back home. I hear the door. So we'll track down this deer and we'll call it quits. I thought that was blood, but that's a thing of flowers, I think. Yeah, that is flowers. Do we see any deer sign anywhere? Some twacks. Looks like a job for Scruffy. Find me a blood trail, buddy. He's probably up here in the grass somewhere. All right, he has to wait for me to tell him to track it. I'm coming, Scruffy. All right, track him down, buddy. I would have probably never found that. It's not looking too good, is it? It's going to tell me that that deer got away. I don't buy that. I think that's complete BS, but the way this game works, if it's not a broadside long shot, they get away. That needs to be fixed. Because, yeah, there was nothing wrong with that shot. It was a bit of an oblique angle, but there's no reason that shouldn't have brought down that deer. Alrighty, let me get the objective tracked so I'll remember that that's what we need to do with the night vision scope. Was it this one? Yep. So track that. Harvest some mule deer. So we just need to do some night shooting and get that mule deer. And we will get 1,200 bucks, which almost pays for the scope I needed to get for the mission. Very cool. Well, let's take a quick look at the hunting log, and then I need to get off here and go have lunch with the lovely Mrs. Kerbo. And do some housework. It's Saturday. So how do we do on the 11th here? It's the 11th, right? We started off with the moose. There's no trophy ratings on any of the moose. I think that's just completely broken, unless I'm misunderstanding something. We got ourselves a white-tailed deer, 1 star, of course. We got another moose, no rating. Another male with a big rack. Another 1 star whitetail, and then we got ourselves a doll sheep. Couple of muleys, triple muleys, and another doll sheep. We had at least 2 that I think should have been kills, and they got away. But what I'm learning is, like I said, if it's not a broadside long shot, they tend to just bleed a couple times and then run away. Very strange. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, I do stream occasionally, but I never know when. But I've got a ton of videos on the channel from 10 plus years of doing this. All kinds of different games and playlists, from simulation, survival, city building, all kinds of stuff. Catch you later. Take care. Bye-bye.